Hello, I'm the Enthusiast, and today I will be talking about 5 of my favorite moments on any roller coaster. Now, I will have a separate video with 5 surprising moments, and these are not going to be on that list because these are on more well-known roller coasters, or roller coasters that are known for being elite, well, besides one on here. But yeah, so. And these are in no particular order. There is one that I do consider superior than the others, and I'll talk about that one last. But to get things started, let's talk about the ride at my home park at Six Flags Great America. And yep, it is going to be Raging Bull's first drop. Now, if you've ridden it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, Raging Bull, kind of like Apollo's Chariot, has the pre-drop, but for some reason, if you're in the back row of Raging Bull, you get some of the craziest ejector airtime on any roller coaster by B&M. I don't think there is no other B&M coaster out there that delivers ejector airtime like Raging Bull does. And you are out of your seat the entire way down that drop. And you can feel it in your gut the entire time. It is my favorite moment on Raging Bull, and it is a phenomenal moment. So, continuing on, I got one more from my home park, and that is Max Force. Now, this is the one feeling in the park that truly competes with Raging Bull's first drop, and this is the launch on Max Force. I know there's like Dodonpa in Japan, and there's the other SNSA launch coasters in China, but I haven't experienced an air launch coaster, and after experiencing Max Force, oh my god, the launch is incredible. To me, the only way to describe the launch of Max Force is kind of like in cartoons where like someone gets hit by something and their body goes forward, but like their soul or their skeleton stays behind. So like you launch and it feels there's like a second that feels like your body goes, but like your soul's just there and it has to like catch up. It's just an insane experience, and it's one I highly recommend. And if you go to Great America, you have to ride the Max Force. And if you want the best experience of the launch, be in the front row. The launch is just incredible, and there's just no other feeling like it in my opinion. So, next we're going to go all the way down to Florida to Busch Gardens, Tampa for my favorite inverted coaster. Then it's going to be Montu, and we are going to be talking about the Batwing on Montu. Now, this Batwing is incredible. It's one of the reasons why I think no other roller coaster will be able to beat out Montu for the best invert. I know there's rides like Pyrenees, and I know Osiris at Parc Idrex in France is known for being incredible, but it's got nothing on Montu with that Batwing. The Batwing is incredible. First, you start off with a dive loop, which by itself is pretty intense, and then you go underground. So as you are starting to level out on the bottom of it, you feel the G's still being pushed onto you from that dive loop. So when you go into the dive loop, your G's are just slammed against you, and you're just pinned down all the way through the tunnel to when you start coming out into the Immelman section. And that Immelman, the exit of the Batwing, is easily the best part of it, because you're already feeling those positive G's before you get ripped upwards, and the positive G-force basically double, and you just get ripped up and out, and it is incredible. And in my opinion, if you want the best experience, you gotta ride in the front row for Montu, because the positive G-force on that Batwing is incredible, and there's a reason why Montu's the best invert in my opinion. So, second to last, let's go over to the Wisconsin Dells for a ride I'm pretty sure most of you have not heard of, let alone have ridden. So this ride did close, I believe, in 2017, and it's kind of cheating to put it on here. But there is a moment on this ride that is incredible, and I know a lot of you thinking, oh, an incredible coaster in Wisconsin Dells, he's talking about Hades. No, I'm talking about a little wooden coaster named Avalanche. Yeah, it is at this little adventure park, and it's this tiny SNS wooden coaster designed by Alan Schilke, so it's automatically going to be a good ride. I'm joking, but it's an incredible wooden coaster, and there is a section on this ride that stands out from the rest. When you come around, you start your second lap, and you cross by the station, and you start going parallel with the lift. There are these two back-to-back bunny hills, especially that second one, that give great sustained ejector airtime, just back-to-back. And for a wooden coaster that's not even 100 feet tall, the fact that it has two sustained ejector moments right after each other is insane. And overall, this is an insane coaster. And I will be putting a review of this coaster out so you guys kind of get the entire ride experience, because this is easily, in my opinion, the greatest wooden roller coaster of all time, at least in my opinion. And I'll tell you guys more about it when that review comes up. Until then, I think the best moments ride are these two bunny hills. They are insane. I don't think you'll get sustained ejector airtime like that on any other wooden coaster. Now, if you watch an on-ride POV, it doesn't give it justice. It kind of looks a little lacking. But if you watch an off-ride POV of the train just destroying those hills, just flying over them, you'll see why. Now, the number one element on any roller coaster, and this is the only one that I consider to be slightly better than the others, is on my favorite roller coaster, of course, and that is Maverick's second Stangle Dive. Yes. And if you've ridden Maverick, like I said, I'd be surprised this isn't your favorite moment. The Maverick Stangle Dive has something what I like to call, how to describe it? Inverted injector airtime. Because of how Stangle Dives are set up, you kind of get, it's like an overbank, right? They overbank at the top, so you're not, so like, unlike a wave term, you get thrown sideways. Maverick throws you down towards the ground while pretty much you're upside down. So when you go through it, the ride flips you so that so then you're basically upside down. And then because of the airtime you get on it, it feels like the ride's trying to throw you down. I don't think there's any other roller coaster that delivers a moment that the airtime is trying to throw you at the ground. Normally when you think of airtime, you think it's throwing you up or to the side. No, this one's trying to throw you straight at the ground. It is an incredible moment on my favorite roller coaster. But, so those are my 5 favorite roller coaster moments. If you've ridden any of these, please tell me what you thought of them. And if you have 5 favorite roller coaster moments, I'd be surprised if you didn't, please tell me what your favorite roller coaster moments or moment is. And I'll be sure to read the comments. And until then, this is The Enthusiast. Goodbye.